Hello and welcome to Antelope News. I'm Grace McDonald.
And I'm Mackenzie Crumland. UNK celebrated First Gen Day last week. Cindy Moran attended the party.
First Gen Student Day celebration took place Monday the 8th in the Student Union cafeteria. Students and staff attended the National Day to celebrate first-generation students on college campuses, which is widely encouraged by the Council for Opportunity and Education.
A first-generation student is a student who neither parent graduated from a four-year institution. There are many first-generation students at UNK. Around 42% of the students are first-generation.
Those that attended were served cookies and drinks and were able to get a free t-shirt along with foam fingers and stickers. There was a photo booth in which students and staff could take pictures with special signs. Guest speaker Adrian Gomez Ramos spoke about the challenges of being a first generation in his family and how important it is to take advantage of the resources UNK has to offer.
My parents, both of them, didn't even finish high school, so I didn't have a sort of framework to base off of what I'm going to be doing here. So coming here was really interesting because I didn't have that, and so through the support of UNK, was able to thrive here. And I think this kind of campus lends itself to that sort of community aspect.
Awards were handed out to students, one winner being DJ Harwick.
So I won the First Gen Trailblazer Award. It recognizes a different student each year that has given back to the First Gen community at UNK. I'm very honored to receive this award as a recognition for all of the students at UNK that are first generation.
Aaron Estes, one of those in charge of the event, hopes students get something special out of this day.
I hope that some of the students that came feel like that sense of community where they know that there's a group of people who support them and other students who maybe have similar backgrounds that they can connect with.
This is Cindy Moran for Antelope News.
UNK Military and Veteran Services has officially moved into its new home in West Center. We talked to Assistant Director Lori Skarka about how the space will be used by the more than 250 student service members.
When our service members leave military, they transition from military life, which is rigid. It's a very disciplined military life. And then they transition to civilian life. Then they end up coming in to the school. And when they come into school, normally they're going to be older. They could be working, they could have families, they could have children. And it's an important place for those students to come in and have camaraderie, meet people with their same experiences, and feel like they're included in the UNK community. So this is going to give us an opportunity to have programming for the different types of students that we have. Each military experience is different and every story is different. We have students that come here and they meet each other, but it's like a springboard into the UNK community. So it's just kind of like it's going to be like a branch. I hope that they can start here and then branch out and then get involved in the community.
Now for Loper Speak.
One of the most common problems students face today is mental illness. UNK offers services for students in need, but do students feel they have good access to mental health resources at UNK? I'm Mackenzie Crumland with Loper Speak, and I'm here interviewing students, asking them their thoughts on the mental health resources here at UNK.
Compared to other schools, I feel like UNK has an amazing mental health. Like, they just respect it, and I feel like there's a lot of options. We get like 3 free counseling visits, I believe, and I just feel like they respect it a lot more than larger institutions.
You know, when I was a freshman, I did go to therapy here, and I really liked it. Recently, they've changed it a lot. And I mean, you know, I'm sure that everyone there is, you know, good at their job and stuff, but it's, you know, with COVID stuff and everything, it does seem like it can be a little harder to get resources, you know, and it's, you know, I don't think that's their fault, but it has gotten a little harder. But I think, you know, there's a good base there.
I think they do because they have
like therapy and counseling that you can go to, and we get 3 free sessions, and I think that a lot of people should take advantage of that, and I think it's a really good opportunity because also college counseling is different than like any other counseling that you get because it's more veered in towards college students and their needs. And also like RAs and floors and stuff, they always do a lot of good stuff with mental health. Like they always send out stuff like, oh, here's some ideas for mental health breaks and other stuff like that. So
honestly, I haven't really needed them, but I did have a mental breakdown at work yesterday, but it was totally unrelated to school. But otherwise, I think they probably do, but I've never had to use them.
I do, but it really depends on the student and like what kind of background they have as well. I think they have a good mental health resources because the students and like the professors, like they show that they care about each other a lot, and like if they see someone that needs help, they'll help them get it. And I feel like it's a pretty good system.
They definitely value mental health. I really love that about UNK, about how they make sure that you're doing all right, not just in your classes, but mentally. I really like that.
awesome. Thank you so much. UNK's Alpha Phi chapter hosted their annual King of Hearts pageant. Alexis Henry attended the coronation of a new king.
After going virtual for a year, AFI was back at Kearney High School's theater with their annual King of Hearts male pageant. Guests were lined up outside the doors waiting to get in to see who would be crowned the next King of Hearts. I talked to Morgan Long, one of the MCs of the event, about what this night means to them.
So King of Hearts is a male pageant that raises money not only for Kearney Safe Center, but also the Alpha Phi Foundation. So money goes to both places. We keep it here local, and then we also give back to our charity fund.
Before this show, I was able to talk to a couple contestants to see how excited they were to perform.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of us came in, contestants and coaches, we didn't really know each other, and just kind of throughout the week, everybody's just kind of loosened up, and everybody's a pretty fun person to be around. So
I thought it was a great opportunity to have fun, let loose, and show off my talent.
Performances range from swing dancing, exercise workouts, country singing, rap songs, and a grand piano performance by Keyshawn Van Dyke, who later is crowned the King of Hearts. The event concluded by crowning the new King of Hearts. AFI is very thankful to everyone who showed up and watched the show and helped donate to Kearney Safe Center as well as the AFI Foundation.
I feel great. This was a great day, great competition. I'm happy that I won. I'm happy that I got involved. And yeah, thanks for everyone for coming out. Thank you for the judges for voting for me. Thank you. Be safe.
If you missed out on the fun this year, be sure to keep an eye out for applications to participate as a contestant next year and to mark it on your calendars to go and watch. The talent continued at the Scott D. Morris International Food and Cultural Festival. We attended the event this Sunday to talk to students about what it was like to share their culture with Kearney. Hours of cooking produced delicious smells behind the scenes of the 44th International Food and Cultural Festival. Dishes from 11 different countries made many international UNK students feel at home.
We're gonna make a udon, and udon is thin and long noodles. We're gonna make a noodle and a soup and then mix them. This is the really popular food in Japan, so yeah, I wanted to share our Japanese food culture. So
my dish is called masaman curry. Okay, so the process of making masaman curry is, so we chop our chicken thighs, potatoes, onions, and then we started by boiling the coconut milk, put in the curry, stir it, and then put everything that we chopped. And then we put peanuts, then we season it with fish sauce, palm sugar, and tamarind powder. One of my American friends, she loved this dish so much, and so I thought that it would be a good idea to showcase this.
This event was a part of the International Education Week, during which international students share their cultures with the Kearney community.
And what's it been like sharing your culture at the International Food Festival?
It's a new experience for international students like us. We share our dress and foods to all the new foreigners, and it's a good experience.
I get to know other countries' food and other countries' cultures, and it has been a great experience so far.
Many students joined in the festivities at the Health and Sports Center while wearing traditional clothes from their home country.
Can you tell me about the type of garments that you're wearing?
So it's called lehenga. It's just like two-piece, and this is actually the skirt. This is the blouse, and this is the shawl. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm from Nepal and I belong to a small city called Bhaktapur. It is a historical city and I'm wearing this typical Nepali dress and I'm very happy to share my culture here at UNK.
The event featured various foods, activities, and performances from cultural groups on campus.
Can you tell me about your performance?
Yes, dancing.
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 And you said it was modern dance?
Yeah, it was from Keyakizaka 46, the idol from Japan, and the dance is different from K-pop or hip-hop, just modern style. So it was interesting, I think.
At the festival's conclusion, UNK continues to serve 350 international students from 30 countries. For Antelope News, I'm Grace McDonald. For more food fun, head to our YouTube channel for the latest episode of Loper Kitchen, where Josh Portillo is serving up Mediterranean chicken.
Sounds delicious. UNK football has made the NCAA Division II playoffs. They'll take on Western Colorado on Saturday. To see how the Lopers do, check out the next episode of Loper Report dropping on YouTube in 2 weeks.
We'll be back after Thanksgiving break. For Antelope News, I'm Grace McDonald.
And I'm Mackenzie Crumland. Thank you for watching.